Alright, let's go do nighttime stuff. It's a Friday, so no video games today. Quiz games again are on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So let's go see what kind of social guides are available. We could also sell some junk. No Devilman. I don't buy anything. I don't think of anything to buy. Maybe revival beads. Let's see. We got 2 of these. I only actually need 1 extra one in case I wanted to use it. So I'll sell that junk. Obviously these are useless. This is useless. Poison low odds if it wasn't so. I'll keep. And I never equipped this because it's not better than the Silver Sabers on Mitsuru. It does have a 99% hit rate, but and I'll keep it around just because it looks different. But +3 magic is better. Because, I mean, the short swords have a higher hit rate anyway. The only reason I'm using a 99% hit bow is because bows have a low hit rate. They have an 88% average hit rate. This is crap. Crap. This I should probably put on Yukari. Unless I have something that's better. Could be useful, but I don't think so. And this is right. Everything. It's the shirt that's obsolete. Obviously, I'll keep the special armor. Magic sandals. I don't know. I think the only reason that Yukari is not wearing either of these is because I had a medium evade electric. This is useless. This is useless. Look how much the indigo cape sells for. That sells for a lot. And obviously you keep all accessories. I get some of these extra greasy gears. Nothing to do but sell them. I just want them cluttering up my inventory. Because I didn't have... I was using Narcissus when fighting most of those mechanical dudes to level up. I didn't have the weakness on them, so I used a lot of these Xianga and Mazio gems on them. So that's why I don't have any Mazio gems anymore. And obviously I used a lot of magic mirrors on the boss. Oddly enough, I still have more magic mirrors than attack mirrors. There's something specific I was looking for. Let's see if I got any. Yes, these. I had forgotten to sell those. And shadow shards are just items that I picked up from the chests, and I never explained what they do. They're just basically items that you sell. If it's just something that you sell, it'll say it might be valuable. So it's a good indication that you probably should just sell it. Now, the persona I'm using right now is really, really good. So this is one of those personas I might actually think about using a card on. I'm gonna do it just to show you what they do, and I'm most likely gonna fuse him into something else because he's got a really good skill combination. I also picked up a hell of a lot of these disc thingies when going through the thing. 37 Patra gems. I haven't bought any of those, so that was just picking them up from chests. Let's use endurance on and raises his stats. Now he's got more endurance, which is good because it makes you take less damage. It's basically the armor stat. Alright, let's check to see if Monkamania is in here. Pretty soon, we will start getting the personas available for him. We actually have something for Devil already. All right, let's talk to him. But I haven't made it yet, so. But once I get one for Mutatsu here, I'll do that. Let's see. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna talk to the little girl, and we don't need a persona for her yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, hey. It's actually a thing. He's a drunk. It's funny. Let's see. What am I supposed to say here? I'm supposed to say... This is the wrong one. Sorry, looking at my list of stuff. I'm supposed to say I have enough. Huh. Hey, what are you accusing me of, dude? Fighting demons? Well, yeah, I totally do that. I don't think there's a specific answer to that. Oh, it's yes. Okay. He's bitter because we want something. I don't understand that. Maybe he's just disillusioned by our wanting of things. He wants us to be an ascetic monk like him. You lose everything and then you die. Ah, nihilism. Yep. I don't care. Dude. Okay. I wonder if that's still the original Japanese number. This would be higher in the United States. But, no. This is takes place in Japan, so I guess it should be the original number. Yeah. Natsu's trying to teach us some lessons about life. And how life is not about work or money, man. It's about, fighting demons, I guess. Right. And, one of the things about this is because we don't really need a persona, we can get this up pretty high before making one of the tower personas. Yeah, man. Everybody does. We don't want to talk to you anymore. You're depressing. Let's go back home. Yep. Study. That's one of the reasons I was being careful about getting tired, is that now I kind of want to max out my academics sooner than rather than later. So, you know, it's not... Before it was okay, because I would get courage points out of it. In the middle, I kind of wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, that's basically the reason why I didn't really worry about it before, but obviously I didn't want to when I had things going on. Yeah. I have been. Don't be a dick, Junpei. God. Yeah. It's kind of a new thing that comes out of him not wanting me to be the leader, I guess. Whatevs. Yay. Okay. It's like Shogun Total War or something. I don't know. I don't remember anything about Shogun Total War, so none of that shit may have happened in that game. Satan! Dude! It's Imperial Prince. I would totally name myself Satan, and then all those people would be like, oh no, Antichrist. Of course, somebody in medieval Japan wouldn't call themselves Satan, but whatever. I guess that was before the time period of Shogun. So. I'm talking to Yukari. Uh-oh. Crap. It's gonna be puns, isn't it? I guess you just relied on me to tell Yukari or something. We don't get teleported back to the thing, though. Again, because it's a holiday, or no, well, not a holiday, but before exams, can't talk to anybody. Let's just go talk to the girl at the shrine. Obviously, we could do other stuff, but like as I said before, there's a specific reason we're doing them in this order. All right, let's go see. Wait, crap! I teleported to the wrong place. There we go. Yeah. What's up, kid? Parents still suck? Of course. I'll stay when we need a persona for her. Right now, we don't need to. No matter what you do, you'll well, I think you can screw this up, but as long as you pick the right responses, you're gonna get up to the next level anyway. What we're supposed to say here is, sure, let's go. Wild duck burger, man. The creepy duck in it. I think we've been here before. Oh, we're sitting in a different place. There's another place you can sit in this place, and there'll be this weird duck mascot. Yay. It's because they don't want to make a scene. I don't care. It doesn't matter what we say here, but I'm going to say, why don't you ask them? Because she tells us that she already did. And hey, that's not really up to you, kid. Whoa. Divorce is dumb. Try to calm her down. Hey man, divorce isn't so bad. Then you get to have 2 houses you get to fuck up being a little kid. Yeah, shut up. Be a man. The third choice doesn't matter. Let's say whatever you want. And we get another level of the Hanged Man's social link Arcana thingy. Yep. And buying you food? It doesn't really take away money, so. The logical thing to assume is that she bought it for us too, but that doesn't make any sense.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th.
Okay.
It was a difficult operation.
Oh, why are we telling him that?
I see. They're getting tougher.
He wasn't there? Well, I guess he didn't come to the building with us.
But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Shit about to go down.
Me?
Since I've joined, So many things have happened.
Demons, mostly.
I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now I need to know. I'm gonna ask you straight out.
Well, why did Fuka get annoyed at that?
You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour and Tartarus.
This kind of thing has been implied before.
But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
And the, well, like when they were talking about Saab and stuff, she didn't answer. Mitsuru didn't.
What accident?
Durf.
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, her dad's company owns the island, right?
Luckily, no students were injured. But around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent.
That doesn't seem to match up.
Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized.
That sounds familiar.
Sound familiar?
Oh, look at that!
You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka.
Yep.
There has to be an explanation.
Yep.
What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something.
Well, they may not own the island, but they built a school. Yeah, that's...
Tell me the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant.
What? This seems pretty relevant, especially considering it was exactly like something happened before.
But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story.
Story time.
The shadows have many mysterious abilities.
Okay, that's a stupid way to start the story.
Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space.
Whoa, dude.
We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage?
This sounds like it's going down a stupid road.
They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
Yeah.
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo. My grandfather.
Yep, there you go. What? Anime cutscene out of nowhere.
My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists, and over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy!
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
You mean?
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Dude. And I never really played much of the other Persona games except for 4, so...
By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed.
That might explain why the mechanics of shadows are different in this game than in other games. If they are. I know they're different than in 4.
These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
No, I think the explanation is pretty easy.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
That's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
They were brain zombies.
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking.
Brain zombies.
Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased.
That's not cool.
As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
High schools. Very nice place for highly technical experiments.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess?
Mm-hmm.
You lied to us?
Wow.
You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
Oh, she's talking to Akihiko. Yeah.
That's not true.
It's only partly true.
I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join SEAS was my highest priority.
Yeah. I guess that's why Yukari was so concerned about other people being pressured to join.
As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Yeah, like, them, I guess.
Mitsuru, don't.
Don't what?
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned.
Ooh, incident in blue letters.
But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them.
Well, might as well.
Do you realize what this means?
We're like superheroes or something?
What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
I'd call you a dirty liar. Because there's lots of shadows in Tartarus.
And then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
And the ones in Tartarus are way harder than the ones outside.
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
I guess, yeah.
is that true?
There's evidence to support it.
So it might be true.
Now, our true battle begins.
It could not be true. But science, man. Yukari doesn't like science.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people.
Yeah.
The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them.
Actually, we kind of have to wait for them. Because they only appear on full moons.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
I guess. Now that we already know that, the papers in there are kind of remnants from the accident. It is implied. I think it says more explicitly later, but like, where are they? They are in the dictionary. Like, this is the electricity's hooked up. Only a school on the island. Yeah. And here's the research lab. And yeah. This is, you know, I guess if you read this, you would already guessed that the thing was in the school, the research thing. So, there you go. Also, I think an incident is put into there as well. Like a lot of times, the incident, when the blue words show up, it is put into this. I believe that's the first time that's been mentioned, and the first time I think I brought that up. So that's something to look into, I guess. So because it's Saturday, we can go do the quiz game. That seems like a good idea. How much money do I have? A lot. Okay. Again, I'm gonna wait until we actually go to Tartarus to start making personas again. I decided I didn't feel like doing a whole making personas session last time, or last time I was there, because I was grinding for like 3 hours. Because I was just trying to find all the special monsters. So, yeah, I don't need a persona for the next hermit. I don't think. Let's get one just in case, because I don't have an opportunity to do it before tomorrow. And because it's Sunday, we only have one opportunity to do a social link. We haven't done any other things. I don't think there's a hermit on my lists. I think, yeah, I made that that one thing. Okay, that's not useful. Alright. Well, I got lots of money. Let's I guess pull one out. At this point, yeah, let's register this since it's not registered. Oops. At this point, it's not really worth it to get the personas out that are like lower level, because they don't fuse into anything useful, because they'll just be fusing into like really low level stuff. In this case, though, I mean, you see it's not that much of a big jump between the two, so here, and it's like 100,000 there. Actually, you know what, I'll look at that later. We'll just pull this one out because I don't really want to spend that much money on that while we're not in Tartarus. When I'm in Tartarus, I can just run through the levels, getting money as I need it, basically grinding for money to get, certain personas. It takes a long time, but I don't have to fight any monsters, and it's not going to make me tired or anything. As long as I'm careful, there's not really any danger in it. And I get to pick up other items and stuff while I'm doing that. Obviously, it's simpler to do that on lower levels where it's... Oh, wait, I didn't want to leave. On lower levels where the enemies are afraid of you. But then you won't get as high level items to do things with. Armor and such like that. As I was going through the levels before fighting the boss, I pretty much upgraded everyone's armor. So that's a very good reason to do it on the level you are on. And the gold chest will have like good items, like I found a land badge, and you get magic mirrors and attack mirrors and things like that. So, very good reason to do it that way. Let's study. Right now, there's no reason not to. Getting tired doesn't really affect anything. And we're actually finally going to get an opportunity to put an order in the home shopping channel thing. Assuming it's any good, I guess.